What's up, everybody? Braden's Madden Gaming here, and today we are here with our last division game. Not the very last division game, just the last division game to a full game to be playing in the morning, because the other two division games from the NFC and the AFC will be playing in the afternoon. This will be the last division game, this time the first AFC division to play in the morning, and then we will have two other division games from the NFC and AFC starting in the afternoon, including the two championship games and including the Super Bowl, to see who is champion tonight. Alright. And as you saw from the last video I posted, after this one, just right before this one, the Buccaneers lost to the Packers 31-10. And that means for all you Packers fans that's watching this right now, your Packers are going to the Madden 25 NFC Championship game. And I don't know what stadium it's going to be held in, but yeah. So if the Rams make it, then we will hell the thing, because the Rams actually made it during last year's playoffs, and they probably should have played as the away team because of the wildfires. So the championship game is rather going to be held at Green Bay, Wisconsin, or Detroit, Michigan. It's rather if the Lions are going to be the home team or if the Packers are. But if the Rams win, then we will play at Green Bay. If the Lions win, then that championship game will be in Detroit. All right, here we go. Okay, hold on. What am I doing? We're doing Chiefs versus Chargers. The Chiefs are the home team. The Chiefs are going to be the home team. But however, if the Chargers, listen guys, if the Chargers win this game and makes it to the championship, then the Chargers will play at Los Angeles. Then the Chargers will play in Los Angeles. Well, I don't know if that's possible yet, but for right now it probably is. But if the Ravens win, too, then the Chargers and the Ravens will probably play at Ravens Stadium. Don't worry, we're going to figure it all out. Alright, here we go, coin toss. You guys know what it is. Heads for the home team and tails for the away team. So that means the Chiefs get heads and the Chargers get tails. Alright, here comes the coin toss. It's tails. So that means I'm beating the Chargers. Alright, do you want this game with snow or no? You know what? Nah, we're not going to do snow. Because the other game that we're going to do snow with is the Bills and Ravens, and I only want to do 2 games. And I only want to do 2 games that's windy and not snowing, and then 2 games that's windy, but like snowing too. Just like the last game that I just posted, that was snowing. Alright, and then let me see. Let's do that. Alright. Here we go. Chiefs versus Chargers, a division matchup coming your way right now. Enjoy, everybody.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Kansas City Chiefs. Cameron Dicker has the ball teed up as we get underway. And off we go here at Arrowhead. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. First and 10. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knights, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll plow forward forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. And in motion is Brown. Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. He's going to keep it himself. And Mahomes going to protect himself here. He's going to slide and get down. And he's got that 1st down. On the carry, it's Pacheco. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes now on 2nd down. Now he'll run it. And he's able to gain yardage out of this one before he slides. 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelsey. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? So that one going to land out of bounds. And the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. So here come the Chargers. The offense getting set to come out. Led by their quarterback, the 6th overall pick in the 2020 draft. It's Justin Herbert.
He spent a lot of time, Mike, over these last couple days speaking to the media, and the thing that jumped out to me was just how confident he was in his team's preparation ahead of today's game. Now, only time will tell or not whether it makes a difference, but if his confidence is any indication of how they're going to perform, this could be a tough team to beat.
3rd and a yard. Here's Dobbins. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down. They're able to convert on 3rd and short, picking up 4. Now it's Dobbins. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand?
What are you doing? Jesus Christ.
They'll give it to Dobbins. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. On the ground, here's Dobbins. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. With Justin Reed up from the safety spot to make the stop. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. On a run with Dobbins. On 4th down, out is J.K. Scott to punt for the Chargers. And this one's going to be down inside the 20-yard line.
Personal foul. Don't forget kicker. Defense.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Drew Tranquil up to make the tackle. They'll run it with Dobbins out of the pistol. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Chris Jones, the all-pro, there on the tackle. 3rd down, 3 to go. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Oh, and after the play, that is Justin Herbert, who's in need of some attention down there. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. He'll be taken down.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. Takes it all the way down inside the two.
And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. J.K. Dobbins. Touchdown, L.A. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score, and Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. But dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Chiefs offense ready to get going with their second possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. He connects with Gray on that one. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He finds DeAndre Hopkins for the catch. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Sorry about that, guys, on the white thing on TV. Don't worry about that. Anyways, back to the
here
game.
with Pacheco. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They put Kelsey in motion. 1st down throw, Mahomes. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. This one, a deep shot for Rice.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
On 3rd and 1, here's Mahomes. He's got his man, he finds Worthy. And they're going to be set up in the right zone. They got it inside the 15. They put Kelsey in motion. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And in motion is Brown. Right back to the air for Mahomes. That's taken in by the running back, D-Rock. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. Taking up, and he's in! Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, Chiefs.
their first possession of this game, like it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession two. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Here's Darius Davis to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Chargers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down. They'll stay on the ground. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Ryan Cook up from his safety spot to make the tackle. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll give on the ground. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Herbert. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
On 4th down, here comes J.K. Scott to punt. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. So, here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun, here's Patrick. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. A run. It's Pacheco. And he'll get this forward to about the 33. Here's Matt Araiza now. And he is hoping to improve on his 1st attempt. He's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. The Chargers offense. And their running back set to go once more. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. It's incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. That's complete to the TCU man, Quentin Johnston. Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop at 45 seconds to go until halftime. Chiefs offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this 1st half. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. On first down, it's Mahomes. That's going to be caught by Greg. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Mahomes looking to throw on second down. To the left side in the hands of Rice. He'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. They put Kelsey in motion. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. Really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
So, 1 touchdown apiece for our 2 teams. And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. Here's Rad McConkey to return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Chargers offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. On first down, Herbert. And a hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Playing close quickly. And here comes third down. Now, Herbert. And it's going to be intercepted by Trent McDuffie. And he is going to score a pick 6 for the touchdown. What a play by the defense in a tie game. Not only do they come up with the turnover, Greg, they score the touchdown and take the lead.
And that's just a mistake, Mike, at this point in the game that you just cannot make on offense. You find yourself in a game that could go either way, and you just gift wrap the opposing team a chance to take it back the other way and take the lead.
And Butker on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Davis now to return it. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Chargers offense ready to get back at it. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for first and 10. He'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll maneuver his way down to the 44. Drew Tranquil up to make the tackle. Here's second and 9. Throw it, Herbert. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. What to do following the sack? It is third and long. To throw is trouble. And they're going to get him the second time. He goes down again. And the Chargers will punt, getting set to kick it away. The Chiefs offense ready to get back to work. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's dropped off for Pacheco. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Throwing is Mahomes. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now, Mahomes. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. On comes the Chiefs punter, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back than some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Herbert. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Herbert. And he's going to have the Chargers' 1st down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down. Up the middle they go. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Here's a handoff out of the gun. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Now a handoff running right. He's down inside the 10. A gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Moving the tight end right. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Idiot.
Here's Dobbins. And this offensive line creating running space. He'll get 6 and get inside the 10-yard line. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. They're going to motion the tight end, Hurst. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. Third and 5. Out of the gun, here's Herbert.
That's a great job defensively. Even though they let him escape the rush initially, there was nowhere to go with either the ball or as a runner, and they're able to force 4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's taken in. And he's in. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown, Los Angeles. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter. And now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. A pair of 1st downs gives them 1st and 10 up at the 40. They put Kelsey in motion. 1st down throw, Mahomes. That is caught down the field. It's Worthy. How about 25 yards to start the drive? 1st down. On the carry, it's Pacheco. Not much happening there. Just a short game. They'll come up for 2nd and 9. They put Kelsey in motion. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, 4th quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. A run with Pacheco. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7. 1st down.
This game's probably over. This game's probably over. Yeah, guys, this game's over.
Here's Pacheco.
If they score a touchdown right here, this game's over.
Back to the original line. No gain gain on
This
that.
game's going to be over if they score a touchdown because it's going to be too hard. That can always try.
They go with Hunt.
But if they don't score a touchdown, they score a field goal,
So it will bring up
then we'll be fine because we can obviously get yards for a field goal. Alright, game on the line. And, yep, game over. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. This game's over. You know what? This game's over, everybody.
They'll run here. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
Alright. Can we at least go to overtime? Yeah, we're not going to overtime because they also have timeouts, so we're screwed. We are so screwed. Yeah, we're so screwed. They're even wasting time on the clock. We're so, yep, yeah, this is the end. This is actually the end right here.
They'll stick to the ground. He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line. Now a timeout, Chargers here. That's their 2nd. Clock stops, 46 seconds to go. Big moment for a guy who's made some big kicks in his career, Harrison Butker. This a potential game winner. This kick is good! And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. This drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Another try, 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw.
Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Yo, go, 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 go. Yo, go, go, go. Hike the ball.
Decides to tuck the ball and rely on his legs. He's able to pick up the passing play.
Go, 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 go.
Having a quarterback with this
It's now or never. It's now or never.
in today's NFL. It's an element of
Hike
your
the ball.
offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. You'll be seeing on 3rd down, starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a run.
Oh my God.
First down.
Oh my God.
2nd down. Here's Herbert.
Oh.
Incomplete. And now we are down to likely just.
Or I can't use my last timeout. Or I can, but I have to do a quick throw. I'm not going to do
Here's
that.
3rd down.
Boom! And game over. This game's over. And this game's over. Ah! Well, I hate this game. Chiefs make it. Chiefs are going to the championship. And the Chiefs are going to the championship.
What a finish.
The Chiefs are going to the championship game.
Interception in clutch time.
This game is over. Now the Chiefs are going to have to wait of who wins the Bills-Ravens game. One of those, the Bills or Ravens, one of those teams will win the division later tonight and go against the Chiefs in the championship game.
For more, log on to easports.com. The Chiefs victorious, as we say, so long from Arrowhead.
Final score, 17-14. Chiefs kick a field goal. Chargers try to get yards for a field goal to go into overtime, but it's no chance. And this game is over. A good division game, good division rivalry for a division game like this. 17-14, final score. Chiefs win. They'll go to the championship game against the Ravens or Bills. Just going to have to wait tonight, whoever wins that game. And the Chargers are officially another team that is eliminated from the from the playoffs after losing in the division round.